Welcome back to another episode from the Psychosocial Club. I'm going to tell you this is a trigger warning. We are going to talk about sexual abuse and sexual assault. My childhood, terrible things happened to me. I also dated a person that abused me sexually and physically too. And then I moved to Iowa and I was raped while I was passed out drunk. I did not consent. I did not consent. I will talk about the Iowa incident because that's more something I'm comfortable talking about. I got drunk with a group of friends. My friend had her boy toy over and he brought her cousin. We were in a home with an adult. And I repeat, there was an adult in the home as this happened to me. I got super wasted and I passed out. I woke up to a person on top of me taking full advantage of me and taking away pieces of me as I laid there. I wanted to die. I pushed him off and I got up and I ran to the bathroom and I waited till he left. I wanted to cut myself in half and rip my skin off and dip it in bleach and die. It was traumatic for me. It is forever imprinted in me, and it made my PTSD a lot more worse than it needed to be. I was afraid to leave my house when I moved back to Iowa. When I moved back from Iowa to Illinois, I didn't want to leave my house. I kept the door locked. I only hung out with one person, and it had to be a female. I never felt safe. It's hard for me to sleep now. I don't like sleeping in a bed. I prefer sleeping on a couch because I feel safer. I'm closer to a door and I'm closer to a knife. So if I feel like I'm going to be attacked, I know to either stab them or run out the door screaming. I will never let that happen to me because I will not put myself in a situation with people who do not deserve to be trusted. I would like to say that PTSD is a terrible thing to have. I get flashbacks. I will be driving and it'll just pop in. It'll just pop up in my brain. And it replays and it replays and it replays. And it's a terrible thing to have to relive that all the time. And for this person not to take any responsibility. And for, my friend and her mom to point their finger and say it was my fault. It hurt because I didn't ask for it. I didn't consent. I did not consent. And for someone to take advantage of someone in a predicament, that just shows me that they are not the right type of person to ever be around. They're a terrible person, and they don't deserve happiness. They deserve nothing but karma. And I'm very hateful towards this person. If I was to see them again, I'd probably stab them in the throat because I would feel attacked. By seeing them, I would feel that attack, and I would relive that moment every day. So I will never step foot in Iowa again. It sucks because I was abused as a child, and then I was abused in a relationship as a teenager, and then I had a family member try to make a pass at me, and then this happens, and it just sucks. It sucks that people are okay with taking pieces away from people and not seeing the damage that's left behind. I don't want to say I'm damaged goods, but I'm really messed up most days. It's hard for me to want to be intimate with people. Obviously, I'm not going to be intimate with many people because I'm in a relationship. It took me time to trust him. Now we're at a point where I completely trust him, and I'm okay with giving myself to him. I don't feel forced. I don't feel like I have to do it. It's not an obligation. It's something that I want to do. And it makes me happy. Like that, that's where you should be. It shouldn't take you years to warm up. But it's taken me years to warm up. I would love to hear from other survivors, male and female. I want to know your side. I want to know what happened to you. I don't want to know the detailed story, but I want to know what you were left behind with, because bringing awareness to this is detrimental. And I think it needs to be brought to the light because a lot of people want to sweep it under the rug, or they won't come forward and talk about it. And it needs to be talked about. And those people that are doing this to others need to take responsibility, and they need to suffer the consequences behind their actions, because what they did is wrong, and you're taking away from people, and that's not fair. They're asking for it just because you're a twisted person. they're never asking for it. So if you guys who are survivors would like to join, or comment or message me, Peter, Darth Vader, Robin, or Pervy Sage, please do. We're here 24/7. Well, I'm done after 8, so if I don't message you, I'll message you at like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning, because that's what time I wake up. But I would like to say thank you for listening to another episode from the Psychosocial Club. Please, let's bring awareness and be sensitive as possible to the subject, because there are other people out there who are going through it or who have gone through it. And I'm praying for each one of you who was a survivor. So thank you again. And I hope you guys get something out of this, and I hope for the best. Thank you guys. Bye!